seem to understand how you do this to me. You've been running in circles inside my head. Wasn't looking for love, but baby, I found you instead. Saw you in that red dress. I can't seem to understand how you got all that finesse. Still been running in circles inside my head. Wasn't looking for love, but baby, I found you instead. make you loose. We gon' make you move. So baby, let's up it tonight. Let me get funky. From side to side, we gon' make you lose all inside your mind. Oh, we gon' get you through this just for one more high. So baby, let's orbit tonight. We gon' make you move from side to side. We gon' make you lose all inside your mind. Oh, we gon' get you through this just for one more high. So baby, let's orbit tonight.
Let's lose our mind.
Let me get funky.
Welcome to MCS Season 12 Week 5 premiere. I think we're going to have a good time today. We are having some good matchups today between Bemidji and Kansas, and then our following series will be Brainerd versus Omaha. We do have a sub for Kansas, which should be interesting. I still think that they'll still be able to pull their weight. What you think, Sauce Boss?
I think they'll definitely be able to pull their weight. If they're bringing them up from Challenger, it's probably going to be one of their best players. So I don't see them having too much issues trying to adapt. But on the other side, I believe Lumberjacks also has I don't believe it's a sub up, but I believe they just pulled up Swish from Challenger. So he'll be making, it looks like, his debut match in Premier this season.
Yeah, which I'm excited to see these, bringing out the lower challenger up to Premier. They got to really step up, and I'm sure they will. I'm gonna say let's go to predictions and then hop right into game. I'm gonna go with the Kansas City Outlaws. I'm kind of rooting for them. I'm hoping they step up their game and just pull out all the tricks.
I'm going to have to go against you here. I'm thinking probably a 3-2 in favor of Bemidji today. Casey is missing their best player in core, so they're going to be missing a pretty big bill and already having to sub up for their best player. I think it's going to be sliding just in favor of Bemidji today.
Absolutely. I guess we'll find out here. And suppose we should get this match going.
Yep, let them know that they're ready to go. They're joining now.
Here we go. All right. And don't forget to put in your epic support with Midwest. Put on to the game. Man, this is going to be so much fun to see them. We got Outlaws on the orange and Lumberjacks on the blue. Off to a somewhat slow start, but I feel like we're going to be able to pick up pretty fast here in a second.
Tricky doesn't really have boost right there, and he's going to be stuck in no man's land. Boost is going to be a very important aspect of the match today. Whoever controls the boost will likely come out on top. A misplay right there almost goes in. Volt Destroyer just not able to put it in, and now it's going to be an onslaught on the corners for Bemidji trying to keep it in. Colvert actually gets one in for the first goal.
Yeah, it looks like Outlaws are out to play. They might be down their main guy, but coming in with that substitute, they're ready to rock and roll. 4 minutes 18 on the clock, and we are rocking and rolling on boost. Like you said, they were just controlling boost and the ball and keeping it on that Lumberjack side, not letting them really move past half field. Got a little bit of movement on the Outlaw side, but open net all the way over.
Now a little bit of a misplay right there. Tries to pass it over the middle, but Fishy just right in the right spot, intercepts it, and it goes all the way back into the net. A little bit of out of position right there, maybe, and it just doesn't go their favor. But still got plenty of time on the clock yet before anything else goes wrong. But Fishy's also going to bang this back again, but just a few feet to the right, and it most likely would have been another goal all the way from downtown.
Yeah, and we're only a little over a minute in, and it looks like Kansas City is controlling so much better, and it looks almost like he was able to get there, but he didn't have boost. Fishy, but on to Haha Boo, trying to control it to the corner, not able, cut off by Covert. A little bit of playing in the midfield, but it looks like Lumberjacks are going to be able to take a little bit of control with Haha Boo with a air dribble flip reset bomb. What a play.
Great solo play there by Boo. gets the reset, slows it down just enough for Volt to get past, and then goes for the bump. Great play by him. He hoped to see a little bit more team play going into the later. It'll throw off the team just a little bit when he goes up for those solo plays.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be an absolute good game if they can keep it up like this. Got Covert up in the air, keeping it on the Lumberjack side, 50ing, but Haha Boo is able to clear it. Volt Destroyer is going to take control, take it up midfield, up in the air, trying to go for a flip reset over one, not able to put it in. Haha Boo clearing it out.
Yeah, Casey's showing quite a bit of discipline here with the rotations. They're not getting too far out of play. They're not getting overzealous as we see a double commit come out of Bemidji right there. Not what you want to see is another one comes out and it's just throwing them off a little bit. The offensive pressure that they have just isn't able to be sustained for long periods of time. They're all three on low boost as well. If they're going to want to be able to get some offense, they need to score one more goal. They're going to have to be able to find ways to hold on to boost and work on the rotations to fill in space where they're needed.
Yeah, but it looks like we're getting a cut from Nutmeg, and Haha Boo's able to finish that up. What a play. That's the kind of team play that we're kind of looking at today with this Premier team. Really coming in hot. Not really giving the Outlaws much space or time to grab boost and just taking it when they can. Beautiful play, as I said. As I say that, we're off into the corner of Lumberjacks. Outlaws kind of controlling the play. Nutmeg with very little boost. Trickster up in the air. Trying to play. Haha Boo tried taking it but couldn't quite. Nutmeg up in the air. Trickster there trying to finish it. Couldn't quite. Looks like just back and forth with this team play. They're trying to make something work.
It looks like they're starting to find their stride on keeping offensive pressure. Hasn't gotten past half field yet. Nutmeg's got a little bit of offensive pressure. Tricky's got a little bit back in the middle, but Boo has no boost. Now he's going to just pass it back to Boo and on the back wall, but he's going to have to carry it past. Fishy blocks in the middle. Tricky going to follow through and back to the defense for KC, trying to keep one more goal out. They've got a minute 15 left. I don't think they're looking to have overtime with that hot start. They're going to need to be able to find a way to get out of defense. Pass over the middle. Tricky barely misses off the crossbar. And now going back the other way. Tricky looking for it again. Culver able to save it. We're going back and forth. Boo stuck in the 1v2. It's going to get over him. Volt Destroyer looking for the double tap over him. Fishy follows it up.
What a play. They were just locked in defense. They just weren't able to get out of their side for like a minute. Just Lumberjacks were on them and would not let them pass half field. But once they did, Outlaws just took control and they're like, we're going to take this goal. And we're going to give ourselves a little bit of breathing room.
A great play right there. Finding the teammates. This one could get pinched in. Nutmeg's got no boost. Tricky with very little as well. Boo's going to have to find a way to get it out. 30 seconds left. You got to find a goal to tie it up, but they are lurking on offense. KC wants another one. They don't want them to have any opportunity. Boo's going to have to find something here. Nutmeg trying to keep it on their side. Boo following it up. 50 doesn't go his way. Still have to cut back and forth. It's not looking good so far, but they have a little bit of offensive pressure. Nutmeg there. Boo follows in as well, but he's got no boost, and this one's going back on the other side.
It looks like we're coming down to the 0 seconds. If they want something, they got to make something work right now. Still keeping it up. Haha Boo almost able to keep it up in the corner, but wasn't able to. Outlaws take this win. What a game. What a first game to this series. Outlaws just, they might have come from the bottom of the pack, but man, you just see those shots on net. Got 6 from Outlaws and 8 from Lumberjacks. It was just amazing.
Looks like we're going to get a lobby restart, but there was the biggest thing I noticed here is the boost totals. KC played very well with the boost totals, and they played quick as well. Very difficult for Bemidji to find boost pads to fill it up. On defense, they're usually sitting on 0 to 25 for most of the game. An unlucky touch right there is Colvert was able to get that goal to get the go ahead, but they played really well in rotation wise as well. You just were able to fill in the space, get everywhere they needed to, and it was just able to get those passes out as well.
Yeah, and a few unfortunate plays from the Lumberjacks, just leaving not the greatest 50s and not the greatest being able to work with each other. But once they did, they were able to slot a few, but it just came down to Outlaws just outperforming. And I'm still sticking with these Outlaws. I'm pretty confident with them, even with them being, I guess you could say, the underdogs in this, being ranked a little bit lower than the Lumberjacks, but
Yeah, the Lumberjacks had a really good Major 1. They're still sitting low on the overall team stats so far for the season. However, they've done what they've needed to do to be where they're at, but just need to find a little bit more, be able to find each other just a little bit. But it does look like, forgot to note it earlier, but it looks like Swish is not playing, and instead it'll be Nutmeg. I'm not sure if there's just a mistake on the sheet or if this is a substitute today. But so far it hasn't. It was a close game. There's going to be probably need to make a little bit of adjustments on the rotations, filling each other, maybe not used to playing with each other, and they might be able to figure it out. And it looks like we're still having issues with the server.
um, with our Twitch, we do have Prime. Shout out to Prime on Twitch. Be sure to sub up. Make sure you support MCS and support all the great casters and everyone playing. That, and we also have the Epic Games code Midwest. Be sure to try to get that while you can. And it might be a minute, so
Looks like the delay will continue a little bit as someone's resetting a router, hopefully to get better connection.
unfortunate timing for the internet outage, I suppose you could say. Not what they would want, I guess, but I suppose the Lumberjacks will take this time out to, revitalize and refresh and maybe come back and, just give the 1-2 punch.
Yeah, and I'll just go back to the Major 1. The Kansas City Outlaws didn't even make the playoff stage of the bracket, and Bemidji made it all the way to the semifinals. So they played extremely well in there. They definitely found something, but it doesn't look like they changed up their team, and it doesn't look like they changed up their team as too much, as the transactions shows they didn't really there was a trade. I believe they dropped one player, but I think they might have promoted from within with Swish or Nutmeg as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And just trying to waste some time while we still figure out this internet. And it looks like we're getting pretty close to starting up.
It looks like we might be missing. Actually, everyone's ready to go, so finally we'll get back into the matches here.
Absolutely. Well, thank you all for your patience, but we're getting right back into the heat of it with this premiere. It's game 2 with Outlaws taking the first one, they might take that and just run with it. They are on fire. They were ready to rock and roll. They got the first game, and they're like, we're gonna take this whole series.
Yeah, they're off to another hot start here. They got the first goal right away in game 1 as well, so it's just a good sign for them, as they only need 2 more wins to put away the series, but that still is a lot of work. You still have over 10 minutes of Rocket League, including goals, to play before you can close out the series.
Yeah, it'll be definitely interesting. Maybe, just maybe, they just had a little fluke there, a little miscommunication, and are going to be able to clean up a little bit. Not saying that they're bad, not at all, but, you know, just being able to work with each other a little bit more, trying to get a bump, but wasn't able to finish. I don't know, it's looking pretty back and forth. As I say that, Trickster takes a goal for the Lumberjacks.
Nutmeg makes a great challenge right there in the midfield. Tricky recognizes it, takes advantage, and it's just gonna slide right in for the goal, and now we're tied with still over 4 minutes left to go. It's a good start by both teams. Just have to find a way to solidify the defense, solidify rotations, and you're gonna be able to find a spot here. Boo takes advantage, and they're already up 2-1. Still 4 minutes left on the clock. Not even 15 seconds went off in the meantime.
They're like, we might have messed up at the first part, but we're bringing it right back. They're not going down without a fight, which obviously they're a strong team, and you know, they're definitely something to contend with. So Outlaws definitely have something to fight for, even with their substitute. But I guess we'll see as this match pans out. Fishy with low boost. Haha Boo takes it up the back while trying to double. Isn't quite able to. The Lumberjacks are keeping it over on the Outlaws corner, not letting them really get space. Fake by Nutmeg, giving it to Haha Boo. Just keeping it right in this corner, not really moving around too much, but trying to make something work for the Lumberjacks, and Outlaws are just really trying to get out of that corner, trying to give themselves some space.
I think the biggest thing to note is we're seeing a lot of mechanics come out for Bemidji. I feel like that's what they've been relying on a little bit, especially with Boo's ability of play, being able to perform what he needs to. They're getting it on target as well, so they're definitely very threatening. An opportunity comes out for Boo, but he doesn't have enough boost to get on top. Nutmeg's there, but he misses. Tricky's going to make the shot, and Fishy doesn't go for it. Maybe a little bit of miscommunication, but Tricky's going to get a 2-goal lead here for Bemidji.
Yeah, Bemidji didn't seem like Outlaws really didn't know who wanted to go first and try to get that, but it was also pretty low boost by the looks of things. But as you were saying, the mechanics from the Lumberjacks are really solid from Haha Boo, and even Nutmeg. Nutmeg's been coming out trying to get some things past the Outlaws defending, and Trickster just coming up with that finishing. Nutmeg, just a team play. Haha Boo to Nutmeg, and then Trickster able to finish it off.
Looks like Fishy is having issues with internet. However, we're gonna keep going here. We might see another lobby reset or another internet reset after this match as well. But so far, they're playing pretty well, or the Lumberjacks are playing really well, making use of the backboard whenever possible. And looks like the rotations got cleaned up a little bit as well, finding each other much more often, dropping it off of high ceiling touches as well. Yeah, it's back and forth to teammates, and it's working out really well for them so far.
Yeah, they're I think they're a little upset that they lost that first one, so they're coming in hot with this one. Bump coming out from Trickster, trying to save something. Backflip in the midfield. Kofer taking it to Volt to the backboard. Haha Boo's gonna collect, trying to push it back over to the Outlaw side. Doesn't quite gets past half point a little bit, but Nutmeg there to take control. looking looking like Lumberjacks might take this with a minute and a half left. Outlaws are gonna have to make something happen real quick.
Yeah, with every second that goes off the clock, that just means there's less time for KC to catch up as we are getting very close to the 1 minute mark. They need a lot of work to do to catch back up, but a goal here would likely be the dagger as I speak it into existence, and we have the SpongeBob goal explosion come out for Nutmeg. And they're gonna take a 4-point lead, or 4-goal lead here in game number 2, and that's likely gonna be the dagger in this game, as 4 is just a lot to make up for.
Yeah, I mean, it's still possible. Anything's possible with Rocket League, but Outlaws really gotta speed things up, get things out of their corner, their half, and try to maintain a little bit of boost. But it looks like the Lumberjacks are wasting a little bit of time trying to kill the clock a little bit, not giving Outlaws much of a chance. As I say that, we're playing right in the corner. Nutmeg up, taking it past half field. Haha, Boo trying to put another one in, and he does. It's looking like we're getting close to a Brazil here.
Getting close to Brazil. Still have 30 seconds to achieve it. However, Outlaws, hopefully the internet isn't affecting him too badly. It doesn't look like he's lagging a whole lot. Might be some packet loss. However, I think the biggest thing is the rotations. They're very slow right now. They're not able to carry the speed like they did in game number 1. Because in game number 1, they were flying around the field, able to steal boost pretty often, and it just looks like they're playing a lot tighter than they need to right now. So maybe that'll be something to look for and adjust to in game number 3, as they still need, as it'll turn into a 1-1 series.
That is GG's. Lumberjacks takes that win right out from the underneath of Outlaws, and they took it by a landslide. Just look at the shots. The Lumberjacks were just controlling shots after shot after shot with 12 shots compared to the Outlaws 4.
Yeah, 4 shots for the Outlaws equals all of Boo's shots combined. So it just a dominating performance by the Lumberjacks, and it looks like every single goal was also assisted for the Lumberjacks. So pass plays are definitely working here.
Yeah, they quit doing so many solo plays and really worked on that team plays, and they were just able to shoot and shoot and shoot. Not all of them were able to slide by, but I mean, they just controlled, and looks like we might have a sub coming in for Rick's, or for Fishy, and we'll see how that turns out for these teams.
Yeah, we'll see how the substitution goes. Maybe internet might be a big factor, so we'll see how Barry fills in. Hopefully he's able to fill in where need be. Boo already looking for the back ceiling. Nutmeg trying to take it over the middle. Tricky not able to get it either. And it looks like there'll be some offense off the start here for the Outlaws. Back over the middle, but nobody's ready for it. Barry a little bit too slow to get there. Boo's going to have a solo play right here. Down Culver waiting on top. Tricky over him as well. He might have an open net. He's just got to get it past Nutmeg. Does not get it around him. Boo doesn't have any boost, but he's going to try and contest it anyway. Tricky left alone. He's getting harassed on the backboard. Boo gets it out. Double commit comes out. And this one is going towards net. We'll see if Cole can get there, but he doesn't. Tricky's going to take the first goal here in game number 3.
Yeah, what a shot by Trickster. Just being able to get it past that defender, and Culver didn't have any boost to work with to get back, and it just worked out perfectly for those Lumberjacks. I think they're going to take this this heat and just keep working with it.
Yeah, they definitely found something in their rotations. They're finding each other way more often. Barry has to make a quick save there. Had to turn around for it. Boo a little bit awkward, not able to make a solid touch, but does get it up to Volt Destroyer. And now he's going to look for the sidewall. Nutmeg's got to contest it. Out to 1, around 2 actually, and this one's going to sneak by Culvert. Almost. An extra touch there from Nutmeg, and that one was going in. And now we're playing a little bit of ping pong back and forth. Neither side able to hold the offensive pressure for very long. Barry makes a great shot, saved away by Trickster. Culvert once back over the middle. Nutmeg with very little boost just manages to get to it in time. Boo trying to hold on, and now this one is out to Barry, and we might see a little bit of offense here from the Outlaws.
Yeah, Barry was trying to solo play a little bit, trying to get it past a couple defenders. As I say that, we got a demo coming from Trickster. Nutmeg taking it over back to the Outlaw side. And it's looking pretty tight in the defense, and it was slid through by Trickster. Just able to finish that up. They had that whole team just right there in the net, just all real close, and I don't think they were able to figure out who wanted to go where, and they just kind of almost put themselves in a bad situation.
Absolutely. Great touches, or another great team play out of the Lumberjacks, and it's working here so far. 2-goal lead, half the game remaining. Tricky wants another one. Nutmeg putting it off to the side for Boo. Now he's taking it off the back wall. Barry's got to get there. He does. And he's going to retain possession. Boo gets the demo off. Tricky's going to throw this one back over, and this one's just going to go in. They're up 3-0 already.
They're like, that first game, that was a fluke. We've come out to play it now. We're ready and warm, and we're ready to take out whatever we need to be able to put that on target and past everyone.
Fishy cheering on his team in the chat. Love to see it. Unfortunately, he's not able to continue playing, but we're back in the corner. Still plenty of time here for the Outlaws to come back. Just got to be able to find each other. Barry's got a full boost tank, and he's going to take it up the wall as well. Gets the steal from Boo. Does have to get it past 2 players. Nutmeg takes it away first. Bolt wants to control it, not able to. And they're just playing, like, the defensive pressure is just not able to hold on. We see SpongeBob again.
Where did this come out from? I mean, first game, they were just back and forth, and then the last match and this match, just Lumberjacks just cinched up their team play, cinched up their defense, and they're ready to rock and roll on this offense. And it's just crazy to see just the flip around. And maybe that little timeout that we had was just enough to put them back in the game. As I say that, Volt Destroyer puts one through the Lumberjacks defense.
Yeah, they don't want to go out just yet. They're fighting for it. They still have almost 2 minutes left on the clock. It's one way to show it. They lost a goal right there and then got it right back. Maybe that was what they needed to get back in the game here. Culvert, not much, but he does force a play. This one's going to be really close off the top bar. Saved away by Nutmeg, not quite on target. Around Boo, though. Volt Destroyer gets bumped away. Culvert low boost, see if he can get it around 1. He's still got momentum carrying it away. Around Tricky, he's going to not be able to get the pass off. Awkward around Barry. This one's not on target. Around 1, Barry clears it away. And now Culvert's going to take it, but he's going to have to get away from Boo first.
And then as we're wrapping down with this last minute, Outlaws are putting some pressure on the Lumberjacks. And as I say that, Culvert comes out with a shot straight through 2 defenders. What a beautiful play. Very Volt and then straight to Cole.
Yeah, great team play right there. Volt trying to angle the shot, forced a bad save, and just able to follow it up.
Looks like we got another play coming from the Outlaws. Wasn't able to make much work with that. Culver's trying to take it back to his side. Bang to their side, almost in very dangerous territory. Barry tossing it to Cole. Cole's going for an air dribble, almost able to slip it through all defenders. It's a little double commit. Hopefully that doesn't juke him a little bit. Getting close to the Outlaws' side, to their goal. Haha Boo's taking it up in the middle. Up over 2. Is he able to finish? Not quite. He is 1v3 the whole team.
It just goes to show Boo's absolute playmaking ability right there, around both in the air, and then gets a 50. Shows you he's been in the weight room. But Outlaws lost a huge chance there earlier on, and it was what they needed to get back into it. Just unfortunate plays come out, and now you're gonna have to be working down, already down 6-2. They're gonna be down 2-1 in the series, so now they're gonna have to win the next 2 in a row if they would like to get back into this game. They showed some fight, but it wasn't enough here in game number 3.
As we come down with the last 6 seconds, what a play by that last Lumberjacks. They came out. They were like, we might as well get one more for the fun of it. We got time. It looks like Lumberjacks are gonna take it 6-2. What a game! Like Lumberjacks just came out firing on all cylinders right away, and it didn't seem like Outlaws were able to keep up until the very end when they started to put a little bit more pressure.
Yep, Outlaws found a way to score. They started building pressure, just overcommitted a little bit too much, got a little bit too desperate in the lower seconds of the game, and it just got out of control there right at the end. But they did show promise. They having to switch between players mid-series is very difficult to go through. We'll see if they can continue adjusting for the mechanical play. It seemed like they did for a little bit. Maybe we'll see a little bit more come out of Barry and Outlaws in general.
Yeah, gonna be getting on to game 4 here in a second, and now that Outlaws got a chance to play with their sub, I think they might be able to make something work and be able to play a little bit faster, be able to work with each other a little bit more, and just maybe be able to take this game.
You know, maybe they'll be able to take game 4, force a game 5. That's all you can do right now. Got to win it one at a time. It's going to be a tall task here, but they're already showing promise, looking for a goal right off the start, not able to find it. Volt does have some boost, looking for a backboard play. Boo too quick, and now Boo's carrying it up along the wall, looking for a musty flick, doesn't get it around Barry, gets it around Tricky as well. Culver taking it around the side, maybe he's going to be making a pass, doesn't go where he wants it. Boo cutting it off, and this one goes a little bit awry, has to pass it up to Volt, and it's a little bit back and forth, but we're already seeing a little bit more quality offensive play out of the Outlaws.
Yeah, and a little bit on the defensive side too. They've been able to, keep their spacing, not be jumbled as much, and being able to work towards keeping that ball away from their net. And it's been working so far. But here with this game 3 on the line, they gotta make some plays happen, and they gotta make them go quickly. As I say that, Nutmeg just comes through, playing through the whole last 2 defenders, and it looks like it might have been an own goal as well.
It was. It looked like Barry had the save, but another teammate there was just coming along and happened to float right in front at the wrong time. That's a tough way to go already, but still 33 minutes left, or still well over half the game left to go. They've got all the time in the world, got to get past it once, and another own goal. This is unprecedented times. 2 in a row. That is hard to face here.
That's got to be so hard on the morale. Just two back-to-back own goals. It's so hard to come out of that, but there's still plenty of time. 3 minutes 35 seconds to go. But man, they really got to get out of this funk and make something work.
Yep, gotta find something work here. Hasn't been able to find anything yet, but everyone on the Lumberjack side is on extremely low boost. They're just having to make touches where they can. And now they're gonna have to reset back across, maybe find a pass out here. Culvert looking for a touch, gets it around one. Volt's already there. Barry likely in the middle looking for a pass. He's not gonna be able to receive it just yet. Volt looking for it again. Bump comes out on Boo, but it wasn't red. And now they're back on defense here. Actually, not quite yet. They're looking for another pass over the middle. Not able to receive it. Barry far back, aims it just right, but Tricky was just low enough to get the pinch off the ground and keep it out. But a lot of offensive pressure right here for the Outlaws. It's got to result in a goal soon if you don't want another goal to come out for the Lumberjacks. You got to do everything you can here in game number 4.
And it looks like they're just going back and forth right around midfield. No one really able to capitalize on anything. But as I say that, we got a shot on from Trickster on net, but wasn't able to fall through, get it all the way through the defenders, and we're back over on the Lumberjack side. Hopefully that gives the Outlaws a little bit more hope as Haha Boo comes out from nowhere, doubling from the ground. What a play.
Yeah, Boo showing off his skills once again. I feel like he's pulled off a 1v3 or at least a 1v2 every single match so far with a solo play. Definitely shows you why he's number 3 on the ratings right now. He's just maybe a little bit more from this game, and he might pull himself up to number 1 or 2.
As you say that, double flip reset over 1, and is Barry gonna be able to save it? He does, but Trickster comes through with the cleanup in aisle 3. What a play. Such little boost, and Haha Boo is just able to get it over 2 defenders, basically just giving Trickster a beautiful spot to be in for that finishing shot.
A great spot there to finish it off. Now you're down with a minute and a half left to go in the game. You gotta find something really quick, and you gotta do it 4 times if you want to get to it. But I honestly don't see that happening here with too little time on the clock, and we haven't seen much offensive. We've seen the offensive pressure. They just haven't been able to take advantage of the opportunities when they have it. Playing a little bit hesitant, just not having the speed. Touches aren't there either, but they are missing their best player, so might have had a little bit of an effect playing with the first sub. Now you got to play with a second. Might have been a lot, but it was not going to be a whole lot to worry about. You still have to play with what you have.
And it looks like Barry there to save. Haha Boo trying to put another dagger in the heart, but wasn't able to get it. Barry popping it to the backboard, but Nutmeg's there to retain it. Coming down to the last 30 seconds, and it's definitely looking like the Lumberjacks are going to be able to take it, unless something crazy comes out of the Outlaws and they're able to make something work.
It's too much right now. Nutmeg nearly puts one in. Boo's going to put it in himself. 5 goals now. This game is definitely over. But there's still some positives you can take out of this if you're the Outlaws. You've played with 2 subs today, and you're still able to try and put on a performance. You still almost forced a game. You almost forced a game 5, came back in game number 3. And you've been playing fairly well, having pressure when you get the chances. Just got to find a way to come up with those opportunities, make the shots. Definitely not a bad series if you're the Outlaws here.
No, absolutely not. They definitely will take this for, just putting it towards everything, training and how they're going to work together as a team, and maybe work with those lower subs and trying to get them in with their premier team, trying to help work things out with some kinks. But I mean, overall, they had a great showing for having 2 subs.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
we will be coming back after a break with our next match. It's going to be Brainerd versus Omaha. And they are neck and neck in standings, if you see that.
There's a little bit of sadness in everyone. There's a little more madness the further you come. I swear I got a brain that wants to see me dead, but I'm too afraid to put the gun to my head. I'ma take the pain and wait for someone to stitch me up. Oh, I just want to be loved. 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 There's a little bit of anger in everyone. Oh, I can feel the danger. It's boiling up. All we ever wanted was the world to see. Looking for a way to get our face on the screen. We keep marching along and wait for someone to notice us. I just want to be loved. 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 There's a little bit of sadness. I just want to be loved. There's a little more madness. I just want to be loved. There's a little bit of sadness. I just want to be loved. There's a little more madness. I just want to be loved. 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 We stand and watch the world go up in flames. We fight for love until we die in vain. When the sky is getting dark and we're broken in our hearts, when we build our own demise, from the ashes we will rise. When the distant, faded lovers when we're under feelings that never bloom. We count our cards as they fall. Oh, they almost really made me wonder, will my heart escape
All right, welcome back. Waiting to see what we have today. It's like we've got the 6th and the 7th seed lining up. I don't know. It's kind of close here. I'm seeing a couple of older gentlemen on Brainerd here, but not excited to see how close it'll be.
It's older gentleman unks.
I want to say that. That feels almost like a term that is used for insults.
I mean, I may be 22, but I feel old compared to all the younger people all the people younger than me that are much better at the game.
You're just a baby.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
We'll
Let's get into match 1 here. See what they have. Excited to see. I think Brainerd's got it personally.
I think I'm gonna have to lead with that as well. I think Brainerd has a little bit more of an edge with Whitlock Kixby, who's been rated fairly highly, and it looks like they have Bubbly Reaper, who used to play for the Bemidji Lumberjacks as well.
Yeah, I mean, technically speaking, Omaha's got the ratings, but I don't want to say I'm biased. But the hometown, has got me. I think it'll be close still, but I think Brainerd's got it. Nice demo coming out from Will.
Opportunity here for AV, and he does. He gets past Whitlock, and Buffalo's already going to start with a 1-0 lead. A little too early to tell if both of us will be wrong on our predictions, but it's a great start here for Buffalo. AV taking advantage when he sees it.
Well, and we, just have to remind ourselves they're all good players. Certainly better than me. Nice demo coming from Will. Got a shot. But a lot of these players, they've got more experience than, I would say, a good 2/3 of average players. But good shot from AV coming in.
Yeah, AV already making plays. He's already got 2 goals here. Game number 1 already showing he's a very valuable asset here for Omaha. We're already, and if you're the victory, if you're Brainerd, you got to find a way to build a little bit of offensive pressure. It feels like you've been on defense the whole game so far.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that the passes are finding the teammates on Brainerd's side for sure, but we can't discount that Omaha's got the defense, They're keeping it locked down. A lot of good 50s coming out for them. And they don't call it a 50 for nothing, but there's definitely skill in it. Close save. Could have been bad for them. Feeling like they got a good push coming on. Nice flick coming up. No touch on that one. Is he going to be able to send it mid? No. Block from AB. Bubbly
Opportunity.
hits it off the post. Yikes. That was bad luck.
Opportunity there for Bubbly Reaper, just not where he needs it to be. Kixby looking for it. This one's going to go over the middle. Bubbly gets a fake off, and Big Kixby's going to be able to follow it back and make his own shot. Tie it. Just need one more to tie it up. 1-2.
Yeah, I told you it was going to be close, and I think this is just a peek into that. obviously Omaha's playing fast. You know, they want to get that early lead and make sure that they keep it. They don't want to be close. Another good shot from AV.
A great play by AV, finding the corner, getting it away from Kixby, and the goal that they lost just a few moments ago is already back in their favor. Trying to keep a little bit of insurance as we start getting close to the halfway point in game one.
A lot of these players aren't giving each other much time to control. Kind of been a bang fest. I'm excited to see someone slow down and some good. Nice bang off ceiling there. Good luck's trying to get it mid. Doesn't have a teammate there. Got the reset. Oh. Up the middle. See if anybody can grab it.
Back and forth, it looks like. But Omaha's going to have another offensive opportunity here, just not where they need it to. Kixby gets one over the middle, looking for Whitlock. That one's going to get cleared away. Whitlock does get the boost steal. Very advantageous right there for him. Fluffy, great touch by him around Kixby and trying to make a pass over the middle. Gets 50'd. Nobody there from Omaha. This one's going to be awkward for Wolf. Does manage to take it off the backboard, and now Whitlock's going to have to work something over the middle up to Kixby. Gets not quite on him yet, and now back to the defensive side of Brainerd.
Luck's got a touch out. It's a good block from Wolf. Doesn't look like there's a lot of forward action. Seems like they're playing almost a little too conservative on Brainerd's side. Omaha definitely wants this game one. Almost feels like a warm-up. Good touch out to the wall. Hope gets the catch on it. Good demo from Bubbly. See if he can get it up and out. Another pass. He's not shooting that. Noticing a lot of control from Brainerd, but Omaha's getting the touches they need.
Yeah, Omaha generally getting what they need, but the big thing here is low boost for the Brainerd side. Not much for either side unless they're on the far rotation. Bubbly does get a nice 50 there, but it's not going where he needs it to. AB makes a great shot, just not enough power. They're going to be able to get back to it. Bubbly Reaper's been on, feels like he's been on zero almost the whole game. And Fluffy's going to be able to take this one in. And now with 15 seconds left on the clock, it's going to be a game one victory for Omaha.
Yeah, I mean, you know, anything's possible, but at the same time, it would be pretty impressive to watch them take this back. Notice Fluffy he snuck up on us a little bit. He's been hiding, making the defensive plays he needs to. He comes in for the goals when he needs. That might have been one of them, but almost.
Not quite able to get it right there. Dominant victory here for Omaha. For the Brainerd side, definitely just got to work on the boost total. Especially when they hit defense, they seem to not be able to get more than 12 or 24 at a time. 2 pads is about all they're getting before they're defaulting back to the wall. Maybe try to find the path and steal a boost pad. Just try to prevent Omaha from getting too much offensive pressure, and they might be able to find the avenue for a little bit more offense here.
Yeah, the positioning coming out is definitely, you know, high level, but I don't know that they're getting those pads they need. I agree with you there. I haven't particularly seen Omaha going for boost steals or anything like that. A few demos, but nothing too crazy. Hoping to see a little bit more resistance. You know, maybe they'll heat up as the series goes on.
Yeah, maybe it'll heat up as they go. But we're about ready for game number 2. Brainerd definitely needs to find find a little bit of stride here. Otherwise, it's going to be a tough road for a reverse sweep if they have to go to game 3 down 2. But off the start, they're going to have an opportunity here. Doesn't go, gets blocked away. Kixby looking for a pass over the middle. Doesn't get there. Actually, he gets a 50 on the dunk, and Kixby's going to have the first lead here for Brainerd.
You know, that's what I was waiting for. Luck. Great kickoff from Kixby. Here's Whitlock can follow it. Fluffy gets on it. Touch there. Whitlock trying to salvage it.
Maybe looking here for a solo play. Does get bumped. It looks like Kixby's going to take it back the other way. Over Fluffy. Over Wolf. This one going to be a double tap. Kixby already has 2. One more and he gets the hat trick. Great solo play right there. Enough power to get it over Fluffy and great follow through.
The Cloud9 banner is really helping him out there, I think. Good touch again. Great shot from Whitlock. Throwing it right over the 2 defenders. I think they were hoping Kixby was going to get a little greedier, but that healing corner bounce really helped him out there.
So far, this has been a fantastic response out of Brainerd. Buffalo going up after a dominant game 1, and now we have 3 goals in under a minute for Brainerd. And now you just got to be able to find a way to keep the offensive pressure, get a few more goals if you get the opportunity, but don't go too far out of your way. You don't want to give them too many opportunities, but this is another one right here. Bubbly misses, and now this one's likely going to be going in. It's just like that. They only have a 2-goal lead now, and it comes off of a critical mistake from Bubbly.
Yeah, I mean, it's you know, it can be hard to watch those. I know myself, I do that plenty of times, but Omaha did keep some good defensive pressure there. It was really hard for Brainerd to even get small pads at that point. See if we can get some ceiling action here. Tries to go down, Fluffy catches it, and take it up the wall, see if he can throw one mid to his teammates. He's got 2 waiting off the backboard. They're gonna keep possession. Kixby's try and boot it out into the corner, no teammate to follow that. Close shot from Wolf. Feel like they're kind of just locked in their net. Just like that, it changes back into the other corner. Whitlock's kind of alone here. He doesn't have a lot of time.
Great pinch by Bubbly, gets it over to the corner, but now he's gonna have to follow through. Gets dunked by Wolf. Fluffy gets an opportunity to get over the middle, but a demo comes out, and now Kixby's got a one-on-one. Flick doesn't get enough action right there, but it's going back to Kixby, who's going to be looking for it off the ceiling, looking for a dribble, gets it over Fluffy, who takes it in, and now Kixby has a hat trick here in game 2.
You can tell, you can't be afraid to, you know, pop in if you need to, but it sounds like Omaha was a little too worried about that one. Maybe he should have gave his goalie some time to compose himself. But good block coming out from Kixby. Got the reset. Can't do much with it. Floating out in mid here. They're going to want to try and boot that out. Not a lot of boost on Omaha's side. Wolf turns.
Wolf holding on to possession. He's going to try and get this one over the middle. Whitlock intercepts. Fluffy's going to have an opportunity to get it over to Wolf. Kixby intercepts himself. He's looking for a double. Back over to Bubbly. Gets beat to the ball. Whitlock's going to clear it around. Kixby's going to have an open net here. Looking for a double tap. See if he gets it, and he does. 4 goals here in game 2 for Kixby, and a great assist from Whitlock.
I wasn't expecting a masterclass on Ree today, but I mean, some of these players can't miss.
He may not have glasses in the cam for Kixby, however, he may have contacts in, might have given him a little bit more edge to the reads today, as he's on fire, and his team's gonna need him to keep that up in the next few games if they want to come out victorious today.
I mean, they're letting him shine, you know. And I think position 1 is where a lot of these players have some trouble with, comparatively speaking. Obviously, they're all great, but I'm noticing that the defenses are far less risky plays. You know, like just right there, Kixby floating in front of his own net, reading that. But he's got the other defender behind him. Good off backboard. Fluffy can't seem to find the net there. Wolf might have a good redirect here. And a shot off post. Still, oh, they lost possession there. If Whitlock can throw something out mid. The rotations on Omaha are really coming through for them, I think.
Yeah, Omaha's rotations, it's looked fairly good. They're just not able to possess the ball when they're on it. AV hasn't shown up a whole lot here in game 2. He's done, otherwise his team's done fairly well trying to fill the gaps, but it's come down to a lot of Kixby and Whitlock connecting on fantastic passes, and Kixby just able to make all the reads that he possibly can. Great pass there from Fluffy down to AV, just not able to connect. But with 5 seconds left here, it looks like we're going to be seeing... We will see an extra goal right here, but too little, too late. Brainerd will take game number 2, and we'll have a tied series at 1-1.
Yeah, and I mean, that last goal there, even though it may not matter much in terms of the game, you know, the mental is important too. That might bring them back. They got that first win. I think they're realizing it may be a better matchup than they were expecting, but I'm sure they can lock back in.
XP with an absolute dominant performance, 800 points with 4 goals on 5 shots, nearly every single one of them going in, and several of them being double taps or resets into the net, and just being able to beat all the opponents. Dunks, you see it right there. He's been doing absolutely fantastic so far in the series. Just took him 1 game to warm up, and now here he is. Maybe we'll see a little bit more come out of that, and if we do see him perform just the same, it'll be another goal. It'll be another win for Brainerd.
Yeah, and you know, I wonder how we calculate some of these ratings. I mean, you know, Kixby is maybe, I want to say he lies around 20th, maybe a little farther back, but it could just be that he's been putting in some extra practice. You know, I know a lot of scrims happening this last week.
Yep, playing in scrims, and it looks like everybody is ready for game number 3. It's going to be a critical one here. Whoever gets that go-ahead win for game point or series point is going to be sitting very well. Kixby with the read already. Bubbly going to be able to follow it. He doesn't have any boost, though. He's just going to have to make a 50 where he can, and he's not going to be able to follow it from there. Fluffy takes control, looking to carry this one over the backfield. Kixby getting harassed by AV. Does get it cleared out. Wolf not able to take advantage of it. Gets it over 1. Shot goes off, but AV able to clear it away. This one's going to go over to Fluffy, who's going to bang it all the way back. Whitlock clearing over the middle. Kixby reading it again. Whitlock taking it from the corner. Able to maybe find Kixby out in the middle. Not able to do it. Bubbly pushing it over the middle. And miscommunication as Whitlock goes straight past it. AV gets his team the lead for game 3.
It's not hard to tell. Omaha has realized the danger Kixby poses today. So they're definitely keeping extra coverage on him, making sure that he has a harder time doing his best. You know, Fluffy's got a touch here. See if Bubbly can cut him off. Still got it. Whitlock kicks it down the wall. That's a net.
Great shot from Kixby. Whitlock gets another pass over the middle, and Kixby finds the right angle on his car, gets enough power off on it, and he's gonna be able to tie this one up. Still 4 minutes to go, just like those goals never happened in the first place. Back to 0-0. Gotta find a way for your team to get the advantage.
Yeah, it's definitely been fun watching goals like that. Most of the ones today have been kind of cannons, I'm not gonna lie. Some of these 50s coming out here near net can really be scary for the defending team. It's almost unreadable.
Yeah, it's almost unreal. Bubbly able to get his first goal on the match. Up to Fluffy. He's not able to connect with it. This is going to be another opportunity for Whitlock to get something out to Kixby, but he's not going to be able to do it. Kixby's going to have to try and read this one. Barely gets it past away from Fluffy. AV's trying to look for a double tap. He's not going to be able to get it either, but Kixby's got momentum. He's got boost, and he's going to be trying to read Fluffy, but he's going to lose possession of it. Look out to Fluffy. AV up, trying to look for a shot. This one's going to be on target, but saved away by Kixby at the very last second. And now we're going to see maybe a little bit more offense from Bemidji, or not Bemidji, Brainerd here. Back over the middle, past Wolf. Fluffy is last, and Kixby's going to be looking for this unless Whitlock gets there first.
Yeah, I mean, the amount of omnipresence from Kixby is very, very, very hard. You know, I'm having a hard time believing that he's that fast. I wonder if he bought the rocket pass, got a couple extra boosts.
That would be a conspiracy theory of all time. As no, Fluffy misses the net right off the crossbar. That was an opportunity they needed. They still have time, but that one hurts to see as you had it right there. Bold fake out of Fluffy, but he's still gonna have a little bit to work with yet. Wolf looking for the 50, doesn't go his way. Back towards the net for his team, and now they're gonna have to reset yet again as he gets dunked there. Back to the corner. Fluffy just trying to keep it out of the corners. It seems like Brainerd has had just a little bit more pressure here, but for the most part, it's been 50-50. Each team has had a little bit of offense to work with, but nobody's been stuck on their side for too long.
I think that big difference is during those scoring opportunities, the defensive teams are really good at keeping that ball out of the center, making sure that it's in a spot that's safe enough that they can bang it out. Close to the net here, Fluffy tries to get a touch on. Wolf takes over. Good touch from Kixby. Doesn't go anywhere. Whitlock, nice. Touches it off there. Kind of a midair catch. Leaves it hanging. Goes to the ceiling. See if he can get a clear here. AV dunks it in.
Bubbly Reapers had made 2 saves now on 0 boost, with both of them being absolutely critical saves to just keep the lead for his team. AV with a little bit of boost, trying to make something happen. Pinch doesn't come off. Kixby able to get past it just in time. 40 seconds remaining. Just a little bit yet to go. Got to hold on for a little bit longer. Nobody for victory back, except for just one. But Bubbly, enough time bought to keep him back. And this one might go in if Whitlock gets there. Whitlock barely able to save that one away. Needed it out immediately. And with very little boost, you have 16 seconds remaining. This game could be tight. That's not the touch they wanted. Pass over the middle, not quite where they needed it to be. Over AV, and now this one's just going to get walked into the net. Had to make something happen there when it was on their end, and the overcommit leads to a goal. and likely a dagger here in game number 3 as Brainerd has the potential to go up 2-1 in the series, only needing one more to close it out.
Yeah, I really thought Omaha had a goal there. I don't know as far as what their boost was looking like at that moment, but I was, despite rooting for Brainerd, really hoping that they could get something in there. Some of the plays there, they really deserved it. Looking at the score lines here, there's not as much of a disparity between the players here as last game. You can tell it's definitely warming up today, feeling more like a team.
Absolutely. Wolf didn't have as big of a game as he had in the last two. Maybe just the rotations didn't feel right, but they're going to Omaha needs to find a way to return back to game 1 form. They played really well then, had a tough match in games 2 and 3 here, but offensive pressure, they got to find a way to work the passes, because right now they're getting beat by Whitlock and Kixby left and right. Pinches aren't going the way they need it. 50s are going back towards their net. Got to find anything they can do here to just hold on. They have to win this game if they want to force a game 5. And it's just going to be, it's match point here for Brainerd, and they want to end it right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to see Omaha on their back foot, but at the same time, this can definitely be where they shine. Fluffy's a little aggressive here, throwing it out to Wolf in the mid. Got there. He's got a little bit of an air dribble here. See if he can dump it in top. Maybe a nice save there. He's on the ball, moving. Whitlock passes out to his teammates mid, almost becomes a shot opportunity. Shoots up towards the ceiling, see if one of our Brainerd players can grab that before it's too late. Out to mid, nothing there. Bubbly's last back, but he's got a little time. It's a past AV. The boost situation on Omaha is dire at the moment. A couple
Great
pads.
Great touch by AV. They've got a chance right here in the back. It hasn't gone their way right now, but Bubbly's going to get a hard shot. AV able to save it away. They've been able to hold on just a little bit of awkwardness right there, but Bubbly Reaper is going to take advantage of the chaos, and they're going to go up 1-0. They only needed one goal ahead, and they've got it right now, and now they just have to hold on for 4 minutes if they want to come out with a victory here.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there with Omaha. A couple of the players were caught on the other side of the field. I'm wondering if there was a bump that I may not have caught.
I think that's just been the biggest problem here for Omaha. They've been overcommitting just a little bit too much, leaving their third man in just awkward positions, leaving them in a 1v2, 1v3 even, and it just builds a lot more pressure on that third man to be able to hold on until your teammates can get back or have to make a save, as this one's going to be able to find the back of the net. Kixby with a second goal for Brainerd, and you got to think the morale, if you're Omaha, is just very low right now. Just got to find any way to keep it back up. A goal for a response, it would just be the exact thing you need as an opportunity comes out here, but Fluffy doesn't get hard enough shot on it. Double commit comes out with Wolf and AV, and now there's going to be another opportunity, although it doesn't look like two of them get back, but they get past them anyway, and Kixby's going to get a second goal for him and third for Brainerd.
I mean, we're definitely seeing a lot of punishment coming in for these small mistakes. I'm not feeling like Omaha is playing a bad game. It's almost just like they're one beat off tempo.
Yeah, one beat off tempo just seems like that's what's going on right now, especially with the double commits. Like, just Every small mistake seems to be getting punished right now. Got to be able to do something, but this is an opportunity. However, Omaha has no boost to follow it up, and that's also another thing to note. They've lost the boost advantage that they had in game 1, and it just hasn't been going their way, as Wolf has to make a desperation save right there as well.
A couple of bumps coming out from inside their net. Good air dribble from Fluffy. See if he can dump it in. Almost 50s it. Wolf dumps it in the top right corner. That was a great shot.
That's the response they need right there. 3-1 now. They just need 2 more goals to tie it up, and they still have half the game left to go. It's going to be very desperate here for the Buffalo, but they still have time. There's nothing to worry. Oh, they need to pause. Looks like we've got a disconnect here.
Some technical issues coming through. Not sure as far as the ruling on that. I think they're going to keep the game going. It'll be tough for them to keep this in. A demo to even it up a little bit. Past mid, there's only one defender at the moment. It's getting a good shot despite the disadvantage. Not sure if we're depending on the other team coming back. Bixby with a nice shot there. I mean, this is not going to be good for their mental. Might have an in-game agreement happening here. Whitlock being the gentleman I said he was in the beginning.
It does look like a pause was able to be. It does look like a pause could have happened there. Yes, it looks like if a goal has been scored, the game is paused until appropriate course of action has been made.
Well, yeah, I mean, whether it's a pause or, I mean, a 2v2 is arguably just as fair. I'm sure Omaha was wishing that Kixby would be sitting out the match for a little while, but roller from Bubbly, not on though. Bumps Fluffy way into the sky. Do a little backboard action here, nothing there. Both can't get on top of the ball fast enough. Dumped out to mid. Doesn't seem like there's going to be much action.
Not too much action here. The game is going to go in Brainerd's favor.
Whitlock just playing. I don't even know what he was doing in the goal the whole time there.
Oh, he was looking like he was having fun there.
What a series. I mean, kind of an interesting end, but you know, at least they gave him the gentleman's agreement despite the fact that we did not pause. Glad to see that kind of sportsmanship.
Yeah, great sportsmanship. But unfortunately, unfortunately for Buff Omaha, they are now down another game, and they really needed that one if they wanted to continue with the standings, as they're already 8th, and Kansas City did just lose their game, but it's going to be pretty rough for them if they want to come out here, as they still have to win games if they want to make it to land.
Yeah, but Midgie keeping their 5th place, maybe even after that bumping up, but I think they're still just behind the Inferno. Of course, it doesn't help. Or not Bemidji, Victory, sorry. They're they might pass Jungle, but they're not getting past Bemidji at that 19 points. It's not helping the Outlaws that their major was, or sorry, Buffalo, that their major was kind of lackluster. See if they can kind of crawl back from the bottom here. Could be worse, but obviously you want to get as many as you can before LAN.
Yep. Well, looks like that's all we have for today. So, and that will also end out the week for all 3 tiers. So, and we have the break off for Christmas, but we will see you all on January 1st of 2026 for Rising Star, followed up by the next 2 days involving Challenger and Premier. So I've been SauceBoss36, joined by my fellow caster Austin with Source Producing, and we'll see you all then.
I don't know what I'm supposed to say, baby, before you walk away. No, I'm in the war, I'm in the race, chasing the time.